100 minute, 100packsavy. We back with another one, man. Y'all know what's going on. Real box day baby in this motherfucker, man. Putting on for this bitch, man. I'm gonna make it soon. Watch.
Hell yeah. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live with the box day baby himself, man, all the way from the ACO Aurora. 100packsavy, what's the word?
Yes, sir, man. 100packsavy. I'm in this thing, man. Shout out my nigga Mile High Minute for fucking with me.
Hell yeah. Shit, we've done a couple little interviews, little videos, day in life, little shit, but this is like the first time we really get to like sit down one-on-one and like really go in detail about like your backstory and everything leading up to what's going on now. So I appreciate you for coming on.
Right on, bro. You already know. Appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah.
All right, y'all got to see the rest when it drops.
So shit, yeah, man. Where do we even start? First off, like I said, I appreciate you for coming on. I know we've been trying to set this up for a minute and like done some shit before, you know what I'm saying? But I know you're busy. You always got some shit going on. So, you know, I appreciate you for coming on.
You already know, my boy.
This is, you know, first opportunity to get into like your backstory more. So I know, cause like first couple times I feel like we didn't really have much of a relationship at first. We were just kind of getting to know each other. So now it's like, all right, we know each other. We can tap in.
On me, yeah. Now we really know each other.
So,
my nigga was calling me. I was calling my nigga in jail.
Nah, for real.
No
I
cap.
know that. Shit, we were about to drop that video too, but I don't know. The only reason I didn't was because like they said like no recording or some shit, and I was like,
that shit was just hot.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even want to risk like making it any worse.
You know what I'm
saying? So.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so originally born and raised in Aurora?
Hell yeah. Born and raised in Aurora. Box day baby, 303, all that shit. Yeah.
What part?
Shit, I first, when I was like a baby, I was living by, like, I lived on Mississippi and Sable, and then I moved to, I was on First and Havana, Lansing. Everybody who know went to Lansing and shit, Lansing and Lima. First Avenue Apartments, that's where I was at for a little bit. Then I moved more south. I moved more south by like Parker and Quincy type shit. That's my later days and shit. So yeah.
So grew up kind of all over Aurora, or would you like say more so in like the north or south side of it?
Shit, all over Aurora for real. But then more like I say my teenage years more on the south of Aurora and shit. And then yeah, but no, I've been all around the world. My aunties been living on Colfax, all type of shit, Montbello, everywhere. Yeah, I've been all around this motherfucker.
So when I've asked a couple people this, but like I feel like a lot of people, especially from the outside looking in, don't necessarily know like the different sides of Aurora. So like, how would you describe the different like neighborhoods or sides of Aurora? Like, you know, is it similar to Denver where it's like you got the north side, east side, southwest, or is it more like neighborhoods? Like,
kinda. I mean, like there's South Aurora is like, you know, more so like Iliff and shit, Chambers and shit. Then North Aurora, I say is more like Colfax, Peoria, and shit like that. But I mean, like it's really just like a north and a south side of Aurora. Yeah, and then it goes into Denver. Like Aurora kind of small, so you might be in Aurora one second, and you might be in Denver.
Yeah. Now, when you're like talking to people outside of the state, because obviously, like inside the state, you know, everyone knows, okay, Savy's from Aurora. But like when you're talking to artists outside of the state or different people, like, do you consider yourself a Denver rapper too in a way, or is it
I just tell them Denver, because they don't know where Aurora is. They might think I'm fucking the country somewhere or something. So I just tell them Denver because we close to Denver, and they know where Denver is. That's the capital of this motherfucker. So I just tell people that don't understand I'm from Denver, or I'm a Denver rapper, or whatever.
Yeah, but it's all basically like one and the same.
Hell
way.
Yeah.
Okay, so grew up in Aurora. Did you ever live like outside of Aurora, or spend some time outside?
Yeah,
of Aurora
hell yeah.
too, or?
Commerce City, Denver. That's it, really. Commerce City, though, for sure. That's
like just north of Aurora. So
yeah. That yeah, type shit. But yeah, Commerce City for sure. It's a big part of my life. But other than that, that's it. I lived in Denver for a little bit. That's it for real.
What was life like growing up in Aurora for the people who don't know, who, you know, outside of
It was cool
the
for real. It's just like anywhere else. I mean, it's cool. It has its days and shit, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. It ain't too bad. It ain't hella sweet. It's just cool.
Right, okay. So, growing up, were you, like, playing sports or anything like that before you got into music, or?
I played, my last time playing sports was in middle school, and I had got suspended, and then it was like 6th grade.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't play no more.
So you played after middle school?
After?
No, at the middle school?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, when I went to Laredo, hell yeah, I played. But, yeah, after that, I was like, fuck it.
What schools did you go to?
I went to
elementary, middle, high school.
I went to Lansing Elementary. Then I went to then we moved south. And I went to Sagebrush and shit. And then I went to Laredo Middle School. Then everybody know I went to Smoky Hill.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I drive by Smoky a lot.
Yeah. No, that's where I went, man. When I went to Smoky, it was popping, man.
Yeah.
It was the move. For real, that shit was going up.
How was it, like, the sports and all that day?
The sports
you said you didn't play, but...
Yeah, nah, but the sports was alright. The football team was
Yeah.
The basketball team was cool at one point, but then all them niggas, they was like seniors when I was freshmen and shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas was dunking and shit, but yeah. And then we ain't really make it too far in those sports, not that I know of. So yeah, Smokey was cool though.
Yeah. What did you end up graduating from high school, or did you get GED, or?
No, yeah, I graduated.
What year?
2014.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you get pretty good grades?
Nah, I just made
Good
it.
enough to graduate?
Just passed. I mean, that's it. Just passed.
Well, shit, that's good you graduated though. You know,
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't want
to.
to. I was just like, I got to. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna be embarrassed if I did.
Yeah. Was it like by the family type, or just like what kind of inspired you?
I just wanted it for myself, for real. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's hella easy to drop out, but it's also hella easy to just get that shit.
Right. Okay. We'll get back into the Hood Favorite tape a little bit later too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one specific part I wanted to talk about, because I'm pretty sure this is, you know, your come up. And we also talked about this in our first interview, but like, I think you said you mentioned like you witnessed your dad getting shot, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but like, can you kind of explain like what happened as much as you can, and like how that kind of molded you growing up, and like how that made you move? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and like, how old were you when that happened?
Shit. I was 8, and we was in New Jersey, and motherfucking
So it wasn't even out here?
Nah, hell nah. That's where I got family in New Jersey and shit, on the East Coast and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where we was at, and motherfucking I don't know what the fuck he had going on with dude, but yeah, that shit just happened for real. To be honest, my dad beat him up first. That's why he did that. So
yeah.
like, he beat his ass.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I seen that shit. But motherfucking it's crazy, cause my dad, way before that shit ever happened, he always used to tell me, like, if the police was to ever ask you my name, you just say, I don't know, I just call him Dad. So
Not in the song, it was the Pops interlude, right?
yeah.
Yeah, your dad kind of talked about it, and that was dope.
Oh yeah, so like I was saying, way before he had ever got shot and shit, he always told me, like, this was years and years, like, just growing up, he would just always keep it in my ear, like, if the police ever ask you my name, just say, I don't know, I call him Dad. So, and then when I was there when he got shot, Dad took me in a room and ended up asking me, like, all these questions and shit, and what's your dad's name and shit. And I told him, like, man, I don't know, I just call him Dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they looking at me like, nigga, like, you know your dad. And I'm like, I don't know, I just call him Dad. Like, anything else, you might as well just ask my pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. I was only 8 years old, but I did that, and then I went to see him in the hospital. He's like, "Come here, nigga." He's like, "I love you, nigga." He was like, "You listen to what I said." He's like, "That's some real shit, for real." He's like, "You was my lucky charm," and he's like, "For real." He's like, "I'm glad you was there," type shit. So yeah, that's my nigga though, for real.
That's crazy. So like, did you knew what was going on, or did it kind of hit you later on a little harder? Or like, was it kind of like scary in the moment?
Yeah,
like,
it was scary in the moment. Hell yeah, I was only 8 years old.
Yeah.
And niggas was going crazy. Bow, 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 bow. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I just got down.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't really have no effect on me growing up and shit. And then, like, I wasn't traumatized by it or nothing.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Okay. So you went through that, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming just come back out to Colorado, you on some regular shit, you know what I'm saying? When did like the music start, or actually before that, what were you listening to growing up? Like what artists and stuff were you listening to?
I've been a big fan of music, but I always been interested in like different sounds in different parts of the US, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Florida got their own sound, Texas got their own sound, even the DMV got their own sound, New York got their own sound, Cali got their own sound. And I would just be like, I'm like, this shit hard for real. I'm like, this shit, even Milwaukee got their own sound. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's tight for real. I like, it's different. Everywhere got their own shit. So I just used to listen to whoever I thought was hard from wherever the fuck they was from. So I just used to listen to whatever. I used to like, when the drill shit was popping back when I was in high school, like the real Chicago drill shit, I was on that shit. Nigga, all the Chief Keef, all that old shit, I was on that shit. What else was I listening to? Really, Lil Wayne. That's one of my favorite rappers ever in my life. That nigga's cold. Who else? I was listening to everybody, people from everywhere. And I like more of the I like to listen to people I know ain't nobody listening to. So
yeah, I
like to find motherfuckers and shit.
Is that how you tapped into Milwaukee?
Hell yeah.
You're one of the only artists when you seen, like, I was interviewing dude from Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
You actually commented one of the artists. I'm like, man, he actually.
Ask my son's mom. She know, like, motherfuckers will get home and like turn on cable TV. I'll turn on YouTube. Yeah. I just be watching YouTube and shit.
Fact. Fact. Okay, so did like your parents have an inspiration, or like when it comes to your music? Were you listening to what
my dad always kept me around like rapping, or like he always used to make us rap battle and shit like when we was young. But like wait, what was it? What was the question again?
Did your parents' music ever like inspire you, or did you listen to their music too, or did they put you on to something?
Yeah. They put me on this shit. My mom from Missouri, so she was listening to Nelly and shit. She was listening to all the country shit. And my dad from New Jersey, so he was listening to all the East Coast shit, the Jay-Z and all that type of shit. Yeah. So I got a little bit of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm with my mom, she's slapping all the Lil Scrappy and Lil Jon and all that shit. And I get with my dad, and that niggas playing all the East Coast shit.
You say your dad's from New Jersey?
Yeah.
What about your mom? Is she from here?
She from Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, okay. So you got a lot of like East Coast, Midwest influence too.
Hell yeah.
And they met out here?
Yep.
That's dope. Okay. So you're listening to like all those different artists that are popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, did anyone in your family, were they making music too, or like what kind of inspired you to start?
My cousin Zim, he make music, and my dad, he always been like in the music scene and shit. He used to be on stage with like hella rappers and shit back in the day, hyping shit up and dancing and shit. My dad, he really that nigga for real. So yeah,
he's dancing and shit,
going crazy. Like back when that shit was popping, like spinning on his head and all that shit. That nigga was hard.
Like real like East Coast type shit. Like, okay.
Yeah, he's cold. So yeah, but yeah, that's what kind of got me into the music and shit. And as I grew, I just kind of found what I liked and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I thought was hard.
So, did you like have any other dreams before music? Like any hoop dreams, or just in general? Like,
nah, I always wanted to be like an entertainer. I didn't give a fuck what it was. niggas be saying I'm funny and shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to entertain people. So, yeah, I just knew it was gonna be something. But, yeah, since I was young, I've always been the show out, the talented nigga and shit. Always showing off and shit, so, yeah.
Was it like that in school, too? You going to talent shows?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I used to...
dancing and shit?
Yeah, dance at talent shows and shit, hell yeah. I used to win money, all that shit, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I used to be that nigga. I used to fuck around, do a back handspring and shit. He was like, ah!
Yeah.
That type of shit.
How would you win money? Like, just...
Like, it was like, it'd be like, it was in like middle school and shit. Yeah. Like they have a little dance contest at the damn school dance and shit. I'm about to come win that money.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so
like I've been like not to too much. I've been that nigga though. Like niggas been knowing me way before I started rapping.
No, yeah, you supposed to publish shit. This that's what interviews are for.
On me.
Facts. Okay, so when was like the first time you were like, maybe I can rap, or like I'm actually recording myself? You were like, I'm gonna take this shit serious.
I made a back on when I first found out about SoundCloud. That's what like 2010 or something. I was in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
But you could record on SoundCloud. Like
straight from that?
Yeah, like they'll let you hit record, and I'll play a beat on the computer, and I'll rap over it, and then I'll listen to that shit. And I was like, that shit was low-key decent. And then like a few years after, like I was just playing with it and shit, like telling niggas like I think I'm about to start rapping and shit. And then I made a song called Savvy Freestyle. And then niggas.
That's on YouTube too, right? I think
it's on SoundCloud.
Okay.
It's on SoundCloud with my mugshot on it. That was the first song I ever dropped. And then it got like 100 likes. So I'm like, that's not bad for like my first song and shit. And everybody's fucking with it. They're like, this shit decent, bro. Keep going. And yeah, I just kept going since then. I'm fucking around with like different sounds and shit. I had to find what I fucked with the most, and then I just went from there.
No, for real. Okay. Savvy Freestyle. What was the one that you dropped with Johnny J? Is that a different song?
That's called Closer. That was the first video I ever shot.
Okay.
So Savvy Freestyle was the first song I ever like put on SoundCloud just to see. And then the Closer to My Dreams, that was the first video I ever did.
Okay. So around that time, were you like paying attention to the Colorado scene at all, or were you still just kind of listening to outside?
No, I was listening to outside shit. I wasn't really listening to nobody from here. But like when I was a kid, like I used to fucking listen to Hard in the Hills on YouTube.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I thought that shit was hard, but other than that, I wasn't really listening to nobody from out here for real.
That's crazy you say that too, because I remember when I was in like middle school, that was like the first video I ever seen from like Colorado.
From On God, and I'm like, this shit got hella views. I'm like, damn, like this shit's going crazy.
Yeah.
And that was back when like Waka Flocka was popping and shit. I used to fuck with Waka Flocka, so I thought that shit was hard.
Yeah. I remember that shit. I just remember like, shit, I grew up north, so everyone was always like, oh, there ain't no hoods out in Colorado. Like, and I would like be trying to find some shit like, what's going on out here? Like, and I seen that video, I was like, oh shit, like, that's crazy. I did not think that was out here.
Oh God.
Yeah, fuck, you got AP on there. What was that, like 2010?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit was going crazy.
Okay, so you said you weren't really paying too much attention to the Colorado scene, but were you like ever curious? Like, damn, like what's going on out here? Like, is there any artists popping? Like, what?
Yeah.
Or did that kind of come later?
Yeah. That kind of came later. Like, I always heard about Trev and AP and shit. Like, I always heard about them. But, like, I don't know. I was just like, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That just came later, for real. Like, just tapping in with niggas and shit. But, I was just focused on what I was fucking with at the time.
Yeah.
What type of beats I thought was hard. I'm like, it don't sound like no Colorado shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't really got no sound, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna make it shake.
So, you dropped that song on SoundCloud. Was that, like, what was kind of the process from there? Were you kind of motivated and inspired to keep going? Or, like, what was, like, the next step?
Yeah. After what song? You talking about the Savvy Freestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was motivated to keep going. Like, back then, I was fucking with, like like them Playboy Cardi type of beats
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
That's what a Savvy Freestyle was. And it's crazy because that beat I chose for the Savvy Freestyle, Playboy Cardi ended up rapping on that same exact beat, bro.
Really?
Swear to God. The homie showed me one time. I was like, damn, that shit's crazy, bro. For real, the same exact beat.
What,
Same nigga, everything.
what song?
It's called, I think it's called like "Ooh Girl, Look at Him" or something.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
That was
ding.
like the broke boy days.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean?
Okay. And then you said the first video was the one with Johnny J.
Mm-hmm.
Closer.
Yep.
How did that one come together?
I did that shit at the studio with K Baby. K Baby used to have his own studio and shit.
Zoo.
Mm-hmm. So I did that shit up there. I wrote that shit. I had to I was just thinking like I gotta let niggas know I could really rap, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. Like niggas gotta feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I picked that Closer to My Dreams beat and I wrote to it and then I just went up there and did it. And in the video Johnny J was like really the only video man I saw at the time.
Right,
so I just hit that nigga up. I ain't really have nothing. I just run and gun it. I just did it in the Ivies and shit. And then, yep.
No, yeah, I feel like the whole scene has changed so much.
Hell
Even
yeah.
in just like last 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got so many videographers, bloggers,
Yeah.
all this shit.
That shit's going crazy now.
Okay. So you dropped that shit. Like, did you get a good reception after that video too, or was it? How was it?
Yeah, hell yeah. People was fucking with it. And like people from like I knew people was fucking with it when people and like from high school, like they didn't really fuck with me or type shit, or like they was hitting me like, damn, like this shit's hard type shit, or like it was them people in high school that was like they thought they was too good to be fucking with niggas and shit, and
Like,
it was them type of people that was hitting me like, damn bro, like you actually nice with this shit. I'm like, yep. I'm about to just keep going, fuck it.
hell yeah. So when you say like people were too good, were you saying they kind of just
Like it be like
little bro you type shit, or
nah, not even little bro me. It was just like the people like I just never said what's up to in the hallway,
Yeah,
shit
okay.
like that, or like we just never kicked it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was them type of niggas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that shit made them notice me.
Right.
So yeah.
So you're like, okay, I'm up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you dropped that shit, and then I feel like, well, I want to talk about the Ivy Hills a little bit too. Is that like where you spent a lot of time growing up too?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because you've done a lot of videos over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I noticed you did a lot. You had the Jacking for Beats tape.
Mm-hmm.
What was like the inspiration behind that? And just like in general, you're doing remixes. Because I even on your SoundCloud, you got a bunch of remixes, like the Uno freestyle, I think it was.
To keep it G,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, bro. Like that no ceilings and shit and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
The Drought 3 when he was just taking niggas beats and making it his own song. I'm like, nigga, I know I could do that. And I'm a big fan of samples and all types of shit. Like I be listening to shit for real. So I be like if I just hear some shit like, nigga, I'll really snap on this beat. I'm gonna look it up, see if they got it, the instrumental on YouTube. Oh, they got it. I'm about to turn up on this bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
No cap.
And you get a lot of people were fucking with you with
Yeah,
those
hell
too.
yeah.
The one the Uno freestyle, I still listen to a lot of them.
On me.
That one has me dead.
On me. That shit was fire.
Yeah. Man. Worked with Get Money Sick earlier.
Yeah.
Sweet Lady freestyle, almost at 100K on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
Flossing. What was like, I guess the first song or video that you felt like really kind of took off in the city?
Ass Cheeks on My Babe shirt.
Yeah. That's when I first like tapped into you.
That was the one. And I was like, well, really did it when I posted it, or I went live when I made it, and niggas was on my live like, nigga, this shit is fire. Like, what the fuck? This shit hard. And then I did a trailer, and I posted the trailer, and then the comments was going crazy. Like, nigga, this shit's cold. I'm like, all right, I gotta shoot a video. Like, I gotta shoot a video. And I was inviting motherfuckers. I invited motherfuckers for like 2 weeks for the video, and then it ended up raining on the day of the video, but then it stopped. So people still came, but not as many. But
so it should have been even more turned?
It should have been more turned, but it still looked good enough though. Like
right.
It was jumping.
Nah, hell yeah.
You know, we had some fun. Everybody was in there.
Yeah.
All the homies, even the niggas that don't rap. That shit was going crazy. My little cousin was in there, everybody.
Yeah, I remember when I first seen that video, that was the first time. I was only doing interviews for like a year at that point, and I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, he's on some shit.
Like, even the niggas was fucking with it. And it was a song for the females. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know this shit hard.
I think that you were like one of the first Aurora artists I ever actually interviewed, like paid attention to.
Facts. I remember this little nigga told me like, bro, you got me my first dance at this party, bro, to the ass cheeks on my babe shirt. You got the first cheek shook on my babe shirt, bro. I appreciate you, my nigga. Like, hell yeah.
That's dope.
That shit hard.
No, that shit sending. It's still like sending waves through the city. Like whenever I see you on Instagram stories and shit, whenever you walk in the club, it's like. That's one of the first songs they almost always play.
Me. Yeah, that song, they play that song in the club for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Since it came out. That shit's a party starter.
No.
It's that real echo shit, nigga. Niggas don't even know. Nigga must be going to stage. Happy birthday, Deja. Happy birthday.
I wanted to talk about the Trap Boy Freddy remix of that song that came out like a year or two after you.
Yeah, you know, niggas probably be watching me. You know, there was another. Somebody else stole that shit too. I think they stole it. It was some people from Milwaukee though. I forgot their names, but the cover art looked just exactly like mine, like the 2 Live Crew. When the females were standing over my head, they did the same exact cover art, and they rapped on the same exact beat.
Really?
Yeah, I went straight to Instagram like, hell nah, these niggas got me fucked up. These niggas stealing my shit.
Yeah. They ain't hit you up, give you any credit, nothing. Yeah. It's like I mean I fuck with Trap Boy Freddy too. Like he's dope.
Yeah. No, he's hard, but
it was too similar. Like the same beat, and then like some of the lyrics.
Some of the shit was saying, niggas know, man.
Yeah,
you know.
And the cadence and everything.
And then there's a female that rapped on the same beat too. Her shit actually went viral on TikTok.
I think I seen that.
And a minute ago, the homie was like, nigga, you better start fucking with TikTok. Like when it first came out, I'm like, man, fuck that TikTok shit. And he was right. I should have been fucking with that TikTok, boy.
Yeah. I be seeing you go viral on it now.
On me, right on, bro.
With the house parties.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
That
shit crazy.
No, yeah, that was crazy. I remember I was with Sperry. We pulled up on you and Nay at the old Pat and Annie's. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to. And then the Battlefield was hard too. I remember that video.
Yeah, I've done some shit me and Nay cooked up. Battlefield, that nigga PhD shot that shit. Just some shit me and Sis cooked up, you know.
Hell yeah. Okay. Now let's get into some newer shit. Well, first, I want to talk about your relationship with Get Money Sick, because you got a lot of music with him too. Like y'all grew up together as homies type shit.
Yeah, that's my nigga. That's my nigga. That's who I first started rapping with. We decided to start rapping together type shit. So, not as a group, but we just did that shit at the same time. My second video I ever shot was I Don't Know, and it was me and him.
Was that one of those I don't think that was the one that was Final Four that went on Town and shit.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. We just dropped that on our own shit, on our own page. We had the matching jackets and shit.
Yeah.
And then niggas would see us like, y'all them niggas with the matching jackets from the video. Like,
Yeah.
On me.
So after like Ass Cheeks dropped, did like.
But yeah, shout out Get Money Sick though. That's my nigga though. That's my brother for real.
Hell yeah. After Ass Cheeks dropped, did like people start noticing you a lot more around the city and shit? Like you were like.
Hell yeah.
Really
It was did I do Sweet Lady first?
Sweet Lady.
I did Sweet Lady first. Sweet Lady, that was it. I did Sweet Lady first, and then in the same year I did Babe Shirt. And niggas was like, yeah, this shit hard for real. Yeah, Sweet Lady was the one that made people start noticing me for real. And then Babe Shirt, the video, yeah, they was like, yeah, this nigga's hard.
What's different about you is like you would keep coming with hits and like videos, but then each time it's like harder and harder. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times with artists, you'll see like they'll come out with a hit and then they'll kind of follow with, and it's not
facts.
You don't see the same like
the hit I dropped in 2018 was Sweet Lady. Then the hit the year after was Babe Shirt. And then I did the RMC Mike one in the same year too.
Right.
And then I just kept going after that. Box Day Baby the year after and all that shit.
Let's talk about the RMC Mike feature, because it was almost at what, 400,000?
Yep. Before it got took down, that shit was almost it was like 360 something, almost 370.
That man, when I seen that got taken out, I was like, I'm sure it hit you a lot different. But
I was so mad, bro. I was hurt. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Like, that's not on my resume no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, fuck.
It like, I'm sure you still have like screenshots and shit though, or something.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I got the screenshots and shit, and I did re-upload it on my YouTube page.
Yeah, I seen that.
So, fuck it. I'm just like, fuck it.
The pro is like, now it's on your page. The con is like you said, who knows if it'll ever hit those numbers again. It could.
On me.
But it's probably gonna take a while.
Yeah, no, that shit fucked me up. But yeah, shout out RMC Mike, man.
Yeah, how did that? What's like the story behind that video and everything? I know you told me already.
Yeah, really, I caught this nigga on the humbug out here. Like, I just ran into him at the club.
Was he doing a show or something? Or
nah, hell nah. He was just chilling. He was just out here. Like, he said him and his homies just came out here just to smoke some weed and chill type shit. Go somewhere they never been. Yeah, I caught that nigga at the club. And then the homie tapped me like, that nigga look like RMC Mike, huh? Like, he was just joking and shit. Like, look at that nigga. I'm like, wait, that is RMC Mike. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? That is RMC Mike. Walked up to that nigga and shit. Like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, shit, well, I'm trying to get one in. She like, if you serious, I mean, we could do it. And then we linked up next day, just went to the studio, did that shit, shot the video in the same day, all that shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's.
And that was before he like, I mean, he was popping, but he wasn't like on no jumpers.
I caught him right on time.
Yeah.
Caught him right on time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have. I can cut this out if you want, but like, did he just work with you like just off the strength of being in the city, or did you have to invest a little bit?
Oh yeah, no, I paid him. You can put that in there, ain't tripping. But
okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I paid him for the feature.
That's
but
dope, you gotta invest. You know?
It paid off though. You know what I'm saying? That shit where I got my feature money back off the streams. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. No, see, and that's like, there's certain moves like that where the investment's worth it.
Hell
sometimes it be on some bullshit, but
sometimes it be hit or miss.
Right. But that was a good one.
Hell yeah.
Like, how fast did that go ahead?
Like, I did a feature with Lou Graham. That shit was a miss.
I've heard you say that.
That shit was a miss.
That too, like,
yeah, that was some bull ass shit. But you know, whatever you learn. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm tripping. It's just an experience. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't fuck with that nigga. But yeah, never again.
Yeah, I feel you. I've missed a couple interviews for sure. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean,
yeah. So, did that video run up like pretty quickly? Like, how fast did it hit 100K?
What you talking about? The RMC Mike one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that shit was going up quick. I say it was at like 100K and like, it was probably like 5-6 months in type shit. It was hitting 100K, and like when it was almost at 400K, the video said like 2 years ago. So yeah, just like it was like 5, 6, 7 months. It was like 100K. I'm like, damn, this shit's going crazy.
Yeah.
Then 150. I'm like, damn. I just posted every time it got to like 150, 200, 253. I'm like, damn, this shit's going crazy for real. And then if you looked at the comments, niggas is like, they talking good about me in the comments for real. Yeah. They like, nigga, this nigga's going crazy. And then the nigga DM me like, bro, I recognize you from that RMC mic feature. He was like, I clicked it. He was like, it was actually hard because you know how them features be. I'm like,
Right,
yeah, I
yeah.
do know how them features be. He was like, no, but you was really going off. I'm like, hell yeah.
No, y'all both were like real like.
It was like we was going at it.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my mama.
But it was like y'all be saying real shit that's like lyrical but catchy at the same time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you probably, I'm assuming you got a lot of like Michigan fans and people tuning in.
Hell
after
yeah,
that shit,
hell
too.
yeah. I got niggas in Detroit that fuck with me, Flint, all that shit. Like, hella fans.
Posting
Niggas like,
that
if
shit.
you ever come out here, fuck with me, bro. Like, you good. So, hell yeah.
Oh, that shit was dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to bring this up too, because like I feel like I've noticed there's something crazy with the Colorado scene where like every time an artist starts like doing crazy numbers,
Mm-hmm.
like some bullshit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So for that video to get deleted, like I'm sure you know Richtown didn't do it on purpose or nothing.
Yeah.
Probably just they got hacked or whatever the fuck. But that shit, man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, but
Go run that back up on Saturday.
yeah, man, go run that shit up. 303 to A10. It's out now on my YouTube page, man.
I feel like that was really like one of the first, because now you see a lot of people working with artists from Michigan, but that was like
That was the
one of the first ones to really like make that connection.
keep
strong
it
and
G.
shit.
Tell them, bro. I was
I'm being honest, that was the first time I seen it. Like,
Hello.
Yeah.
Niggas better know what's going on, man. Motherfucking, and we had dropped the A team on the
oh yeah.
Richtown magazine
Yeah,
too.
right.
That shit was at 50K. That shit got took down too. Bullshit.
Are y'all getting that video back too, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on my page. I got it in my phone right now.
Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm.
What made y'all drop it on Richtown? Just because it was you knew it would run up
Mhm.
with his fans and shit. Too?
Yeah.
That's smart though, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
you know?
Facts.
Okay. So you dropped that shit. It's going crazy. You know, that Michigan to Colorado connection strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just throw this in while we're here. What is your response to people who like, you know what I'm saying? You already know this, but say you sound like a California rapper or a Michigan rapper, or you know, like what's the sound of Colorado, blah, blah, blah. Like, what is your response to that, and what do you think can like help Colorado have its own sound, or do you feel like we already have our own sound? Like,
I feel like we working on it. I feel like we working on it. My response to them, like, you do it. You try to make a sound out this bitch and let me know
Right.
how it go. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
I mean,
For real.
fact.
Like, let me know how
Yeah.
it works out for you, brother. For real. But I don't know. I think they just mad they can't do it for real. Niggas want to say I rap like I'm from Cali. Then niggas want to say I rap like I'm from Detroit. But if you ask me, it sounds like I could rap on whatever I want. Like,
Yeah.
I can get on whatever and it still be hard. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Versatile. So, I don't be tripping.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, if they actually like pay attention to the beat choice and stuff, like it's very, like you said, versatile. Like you got
Mhm.
so many different sounds. Like your sound is your sound, but like
Mm-hmm.
the beats are different. So I wouldn't even say, you know what I'm saying, it's like any other states. Of course, everyone has an influence.
Facts.
Shit, I'm influenced by Say Cheese, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, whatever. But like at the end of the day, it's still Maha Minute, still
Facts.
100packsavy.
Mhm.
Like,
In fact, I feel like I just did like fuck with the Cali sound. I mean, we is on the West Coast, Midwest, whatever you want to
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna keep it West Coast. I'm gonna keep it Midwest, whatever.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
And I'll be telling people all the time, like that mix of or influence from both
mm-hmm.
regions is like kind of the Colorado sound. You know what
You know
I'm
what
saying?
I'm saying? We in the middle of everything. So
Yeah.
you know, fuck it. I'm trying to make it sound out this bitch, and I'm coming with my own flow every time. It's not like I'm trying to sound like Y&J or
Right,
something.
no cadence, no
I'm coming with my own flow. I'm punching that bitch every time.
fact. And it's like I'm sure if the Colorado scene was like way more popping, people wouldn't even be saying that shit. Like it would just be, oh, he sounds like he's from Denver.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's because like we've been kind of looked over that I feel people just.
Oh, man.
that shit. Okay.
People. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
People be thinking there ain't even no rappers out here and shit. So
No, facts.
gotta let them know.
Okay, so drop the video of RMC Mike. Was you already had Jack and Pete. That's when Savalanche came out, right? The
Yeah.
next day, or not
Mhm.
right, or actually not first. Before that, it was Box Day, baby. Was that on Savalanche too or no?
Yeah, Box Day Baby was on Avalanche.
Yeah, let's talk about Box Day Baby. Like, what was the inspiration behind that? Because that really had the city going crazy after that one.
The inspiration for that was I be talking to people that's not from here, and they be like, nigga, I didn't even know there was no black people out there, or I didn't even know y'all be rapping out there. I didn't even know there was no rappers, or I didn't even know y'all be on anything out there. Like,
just mountains and skiing.
I gotta let them know real quick. You know what I'm saying? Take an hour to get down there, but I beat her in 50. You know what I'm saying? That's how long it take to get to the Springs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just think we ski. I'm talking about the climate. It's dry heat out here. Don't get your dumb ass cooked. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let niggas know what's going on, bro. It's just like anywhere else for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Iowa got some shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like anywhere else. But yeah, that just hearing everybody say, and there was a lot of people moving out here that I was meeting, and everybody's like, I didn't even know people be rapping out here.
Right.
I'm like, all right, bet. I got something for y'all.
Well, yeah.
And once I like, of course I'll be freestyle rapping and punching in and shit, but once I pick a topic, like I'm like, all right, the city, it's Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm about to go in. You know what I'm saying? I could pick a topic and just talk about the topic forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was dope. I mean, you've heard about plenty of artists, you know what I'm saying, who talked about Colorado, but like you were like the first one that really was like going in about Colorado and like really hitting all the little details and little like shit about the culture out here, you know what I'm saying, that people been missing or people been sleeping on for years. Like,
I'm naming different places and shit. I'm talking about the hood stores and shit. You know, I'm letting niggas know what's going on out here for real, bro.
And like you said, like, you will say a bar, but it'll have like a meaning that has to do with Colorado, but it'll also have like another meaning too. So it's like dope and catchy how it, you know. And then it's some shit people can relate to.
Everything correlates. Everything makes sense. That's one thing about my music. I'm gonna make sure it makes sense. I ain't just finna be rapping about whatever.
Right.
Trying to make it sound good. It gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying?
And then I showed my brother's wife's mom the song. And she was getting lit to the part you talking about Federal Heights.
Yeah.
Because she's
from there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people was doing that.
That shit had me dead, bro.
I'm from Federal Heights. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, man. You know, I got to shout everybody out. So, yeah.
That shit was dope. But, and then even after that, I have to bring it up too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everyone, but like, Sir Devin came out with the Box Day Baby. There's a artist. There's like 2, 3, 4 artists that came out with Box Day Baby, either like an album or a video, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just,
you know, no, go ahead. You know, shit. I'm just making sure they know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it's all right, man. Trendsetter, fuck it, that's cool.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that made the Box Day Baby, but just as long as they know the original, it's all good.
Right.
Tripping.
Yeah, and it's not no hating ass shit because like shit, you feel me? Like, I feel like at first when someone kind of gets inspired by you, it can be taken the wrong way, and it's like, damn, like at least pay homage, whatever. But then I feel like you've probably seen it happen so many times at this point. You're probably just like, honestly, the fact that people even are inspired by me, that's just dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on me, and even people be like, I was saying Box Day Baby a long time ago before you ever came out with that, but I mean, like, that's cool, but like, who did some, like, who ran with it the hardest, like that, you know, who put on for that shit for real, you know what I'm saying? Moi.
that was dope too, because it ran up, but it also was like, it gave some people to be like, yeah, I'm from Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Like
I made it cool.
Yeah.
I made it cool to rep this shit.
Because for a while, like, you even see it to this day, like you said earlier, people don't know, and then it's also like people be kind of scared to represent Colorado, you know what I'm saying? So, need me a positive.
No, you good, brother. But yeah, I made it cool to rep Colorado, man. I'm glad I could do that, cause you would hear people saying their songs like, I'm a Box Day Baby, but not 100 pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that shit cool, man. That shit hard. So yeah. Gotta love where you from, man. A lot of niggas born and raised out here and be talking shit about this motherfucker. Like, just gotta embrace it. Fuck it.
Right. I mean, I get it sometimes, but if you hating on it every day, like if you're not just being real, that's cool. Like, some criticisms about it.
Yeah, that's cool. But if you talk about the weather and shit, that's cool. But like, if you talking about this shit every day, you might as well move, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For real, yeah. That's real. Okay, so then you came out with the Avalanche tape. even more, you know, inspiration with the Colorado shit. You looks like you on the mountain. You got an Avalanche, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the Avs, just won the cup. You brought that up in the Box State Baby Part 2, you know what I'm saying? So just a lot of like real Colorado influence. And also like when I interviewed Sean Cotton, bro, like from Say Cheese a while back, he was even saying a lot of that shit like artists should, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about the culture out here.
Make people want, it makes people want to come here, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So that shit was dope.
You know, I had to do that.
So you dropped this Avalanche, the Lost Files, like just kept dropping. But the most recent one was that Hood Favorite.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
I just dropped that like late September, early October type shit.
Yeah.
Hood Favorite.
How did that one come together? I know would you consider that on an album or a mixtape?
I don't really know. What's the difference between an album and a mixtape? Like just the number of songs or what?
I don't really know either. I feel like to me it's like the same thing, but albums more like front to end. Like,
yeah, put together.
Like
and
the
shit.
songs kind of go together. And you transition. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah, no, I was calling it an album, but whatever they want to call it, I don't know. It's just my first big body of work I put together, and I just called it an album.
And then on that one, my favorite's the Wipe It Down. But you just dropped the video to the Phone Home. Betrayed was dope. 8 p.m. in Aurora. I like you just always be like on some Colorado shit. And I like how you have the Go Broke Part 2, like you be doing
Part 2 is to songs and shit.
Yeah, like
because when
series.
When I do a Part 2, it's gonna make niggas wonder about the Part 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go look up the Part 1. So gotta keep the series of the songs going and shit. I might even fuck around and do a Box State Baby Part 3.
Yeah. Shit, might as well.
You know what I mean?
I wanted to talk about like how you met Polo and connect with him, because y'all got a series too.
Yeah. Keep it G, I've been knowing Polo nigga since I was in like middle school. Me and his little brother is really like close. Like that used to be my everyday nigga. Like when we was kids and shit, we used to stay at each other's house and shit. And Polo was his big brother and shit, so that was my nigga too type shit. So yeah, I know a lot. I know everybody before this rap shit for real. So but Polo, that's my nigga like for life. And then Set the Tone came about. I think bro, he just got out. He just got out of jail. And he was like, I'm trying to get back on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go crazy. He's like, I just bought this beat. Let me listen to it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. Like, man, all right, well, come on, let's put your verse down, shoot the video.
Hell yeah.
And then it just went from there. And we like, you know what, we need a Part 2. You know what, let's do Part 3. You know what I mean? We just kept going. On me, but yeah, that Set the Tone Part 1. That really set the tone. You know what I'm saying? That first one that shit was fire.
Yeah. When y'all came out with that, I was like, damn, it's like there ain't like there's a bunch of dope artists from Aurora, but like y'all were really like, you know what I'm saying, kind of setting the tone.
No cap.
That shit was dope.
Hella. Right on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Polo Hillfair, man. Cash Life.
I wanted to ask, like, what's like? So y'all, is the rap group like Cash Life? Like, is it just kind of just some shit y'all running with?
That's some shit we've been saying since a long time ago. Cash Life Entertainment, whatever you want to call it. We just been running with that for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Okay. And then I wanted to ask about this too, because I see like, you know, recipes to Brock Rocker. I'm not gonna cap on here, you know, I don't even know him. But I see the influence with you, with Polo, with the Spillionaires football team, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, what was your relationship with him, and
with Brock?
And how did he kind of motivate you?
And that was my big bro for real. That was the nigga like when I was like nigga, like just on some young nigga shit, he'd bring me around. Niggas show me racks, nigga, like try to motivate niggas, like nigga, look at this shit, like nigga, you could do it too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he used to do music too and shit, and like He was the one who called me Savalanche. He like, little Savalanche,
really?
bro. Yeah, he like, Savalanche. I like that shit, bro. That shit hard. He just called me Savalanche every time he saw me. But he was doing his thing with the music shit too. Right when he passed, like, it was going up and shit. Like the city was fucking with him and shit right when he passed. So he got songs with Trouble from ATL. Rest in peace, Trouble too. He got songs with Schoolie from Atlanta and shit. Like, he was doing his thing. So yeah, when he passed, I'm like, I gotta keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he had faith in me too. He like, man, you could do this shit. Like, you could rap, bro. And I used to show him my old shit. He used to be laughing at me like, nigga, you stupid, nigga. Like, nigga, you like, but that shit hard though. Go crazy, bro. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. So I just ran with that shit. Like, Savalanche, I'm gonna just keep the torch lit. You know what I'm saying? He had his own shit. Spillionaire and spilling and shit. So, you know, we just ran with it. We gotta keep that shit alive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out my nigga Brock, man. He inspired a lot of motherfuckers, man. For real, that was a real nigga. Genuine as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Showed a lot of love and shit. That's my nigga. So, shout out Brock, bro. That's real. It's an older bro. I like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas used to fuck with.
That's real. Okay. And then, who are some of the younger artists, you know what I'm saying, that you really messing with in the city? I seen, you know, I got put on to like G-Rilla, Too Much TNT, Quan Racked Up, like a bunch of artists from you know what I'm saying? So like,
and I like to use my platform to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause yeah, G-Rilla, he's a fucking monster, bro. He's really,
I mean, you say he's like probably top 20 in the state, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for shit
Especially
show.
like number of wise and
for shit show.
right
He's
now.
going crazy. He be talking his shit,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, G-Rilla, that's a young nigga that's going crazy. Too Much TNT, going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, them niggas going crazy. Quan Racked Up, going crazy. Who else that's younger? Kizo and them, Jermeezy and them. Young niggas going crazy, bro. Yeah, I just like to see that shit. I like to see niggas, like, and, like, I don't know, like, take it serious, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They like, damn, bro, like, I see you doing your thing. Like, I know I could do it too. I like to inspire niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I used to tell G-Rilla all the time. He used to be like, bro, I'm done rapping this shit. I'm like, no, nigga, keep going. Like, don't stop, bro, because you really hard. That nigga could sing and all that shit. I'm like, bro, you cold. Keep going. He kept going, and it started going up for him. Like, see, nigga, I told you. Like, don't give up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my nigga for real, though. Yeah, shout out G-Rilla. Too Much TNT. Who else? Who else that'll be catching my eye? That's really it. That's really it that be catching my eye for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How did your relationship start with K-Baby? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all have dropped a lot of visuals over the years.
Yeah. Just once again, I've been knowing him for a minute too. We went to school together, so
Yeah.
I've always known K-Baby. So, and then when niggas just decided to start taking this shit serious, you know, we just went in with it. K-Baby, that's my brother though. Motherfucking I'm like, damn, you shoot videos and shit now, right? Like, yeah. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get something in. And then he just started getting better and better and better. I'm like, damn, this shit hard. I gotta get one in with him now, like, for real. Yeah, so shout out K-Baby. That nigga's been going crazy for some years with the video shit. He also make music too. His music is decent too. So
Hell yeah.
shout out my nigga K-Baby.
And then, how do you feel about the Colorado scene now compared to when you first started?
Well, it's getting there. I feel like the younger crowd, they be more like on the Sacramento type of, like, Stockton Bay Area type of vibes and shit. And I mean, that's cool. It's getting better. It's more motherfuckers with confidence now than, like, when we first started and shit. But it's looking good though. It's a lot of talent out this motherfucker, for real. It's looking good. More niggas is taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to get somewhere with it. So it's looking good though. It's looking real nice. I say give us a few more years, man. Somebody gonna pop out this motherfucker. Got to. Got to.
What if someone asked you what is Colorado culture? What would you say to them?
shit, a lot of snow. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. What's a lot of culture? I mean, what's some shit we used to do out here? Niggas used to, back in the day, niggas used to just go to the mall and like just fuck around and shit. You know what I'm saying? What else? Some Colorado culture. Welton Street Cafe. That's some soul food out here. That's slapping. Honey hot wings and shit. Jenna Ray's. What else? Chipotle came from Colorado. Good Times came from Colorado.
I didn't know Good Times.
Good Times came from Colorado. What else? There's some culture out here. You know Broncos. Stop playing.
Yeah.
They on some bullshit right now, though. We gonna get it right, man. Then my nigga Russ, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Sierra over there pop locking on that nigga and shit. Got that nigga hypnotized. Finna call my nigga Future. It's like, nah, but yeah, the Broncos for sure. Denver Nuggets. They used to call them the Denver Thuggets because, you know, motherfucking JR and them niggas was going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
JR, AI, Melo, you know what I'm saying? That was really our
Kenny
prime.
Martin.
That was our prime at basketball. Nene and them, Birdman.
Oh, yeah.
Them niggas was really some
All
thugs.
time,
Them
yeah.
niggas is so, yeah, man. What else? The mountains. We known for the mountains out this motherfucker, of course. DIA, the airport. You already know they got conspiracy.
Second biggest in the world.
Yep, and they got all them conspiracies about our airport and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I drive past that, I be looking that horse dead in the eye when I drive past it like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker glowing, nigga, what the fuck? But, yeah, man, it's a lot of shit out here. It's a lot of shit that slept on, too, you know what I'm saying? What else is some culture out here? We got a lot of street stores and like boutiques and shit. Niggas get the clothes from Bait and shit, Notorious, Explicit, shit like that. That shit been around for some years. Niggas go get fresh there and shit. Aurora Mall. That's really besides that, 16th Street Mall used to have Nike Town and shit. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it for real, you know.
You said all that without the weed. I respect it.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, the loud.
know
We
about that,
was one of the first to have the weed legalized, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that shit was legalized like when I first started high school and shit. So
Right.
we been getting dope, we been getting high. So that ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Cookie store out here now and shit. That Snacks Land, that shit be hitting, boy. You know, Snacks Land, Cut Above. You know. The Zah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, when y'all watch this, and you know what I'm saying, now you know
Yeah.
what that call.
Y'all know what to tap in with.
Yeah. Shout out the sponsor of today's video, 3M Water. Go get that hydration for the go-getters. So KT Foreign was just out here. Shout out Swish. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Adrian Swish. Shout out KT.
But now you just announced you going on tour with KT, who's been going crazy out of San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
So how did all that come together?
Shit, really, my nigga Adrian Swish. Shout out Adrian Swish. He's actually from out here. So, and then he called me like, nigga, like he was like, I'm listening to Box Day, baby. Like, nigga, this is the first time I ever heard some shit like this out of Colorado. Like, this shit hard for real.
Yeah.
And like he just always been tapping in with me on the social and shit. He been watching me and shit. And then he finally tapped in with me and shit. Like, we gonna do a show out here in Colorado for his birthday. So we did that, and then after that they were like, yeah, bro, like they seen how I was turning that bitch up. We was jumping and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers know all the words and shit. They're like, yeah, like we gonna get this tour set up. We want you on this tour and shit. And like I ain't think nothing of it for like a few months and shit. And then he finally came to me with it. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm with that.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, tour, KT Foreign, Zoe Osama, me, and a few others. I think his name like JT or something, but a few others, bro. That shit about to go crazy. But yeah, shout out to Adrian Swish, that nigga Pooh 62. Them niggas set that shit up, put it together. Motherfucking
Is this your first tour, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. First tour, first. I did a show in like Cali before, but it wasn't too much.
Was that over the summer?
Yeah. It was over the summer, but it was just hella people from Colorado out there. It wasn't really too crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be my first tour, man. December 17th, the first date in Kennewick, Washington, or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we gonna see how it's gonna go. But I'm gonna bring that Box Day energy everywhere I go. Go crazy. You know, they know my stage presence, man. You know, I like to turn that stage up, get to dancing and shit.
No, fact.
Hell yeah.
That shit's gonna go crazy. Especially, I feel like, you know, a lot of the fans, will, you know, in your sound and shit, I think they'll gravitate towards it.
Mhm.
It makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And it's like, it's dope to see you get like out of state opportunities. And
Mhm.
like, shout out Swish, you know, I've never even met him, but like, I've tapped in with him on socials and like,
Mhm.
you know, he's tapped in with No Jumper. He's got a lot of connections.
Yeah, he's hella tapped in. Yeah, that's a real nigga, bro. Shout out to bro, for real. He hella fuck with me and I fuck with him.
Hell yeah. Okay. Other than that, like, do you got anything else on the way? Like, actually, I want to talk about the shows too, because you know, every time you put on that Box Day Baby or the Ass Cheeks, like, you turning up the crowd. Like,
Mhm.
a lot of artists out here can't necessarily do that. So, like,
Mhm.
how does that make you feel when you see people got the lights out and like knowing your shit works?
That shit fire, man. It be feeling like this shit just paying off for real. Like, niggas is really, they paying attention now, you know what I'm saying? That shit feel good. When I did, I opened up for Autumn when he was out here. And nigga, when that Box Day Baby came on, they was going crazy. I'm like, damn, this shit for real. Like, that's what's up. They was jumping up and down and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit tight. Yeah, I like that shit, bro. For real. I like them shows and shit. I think I got a good stage presence. I know how to connect from the stage and shit, you know what I'm saying? I be talking to people and shit, doing little chants and shit, dancing, doing little chants and shit. When that fuck niggas come on, I be like, 1, 2, 3, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They like that shit.
Right.
So yeah, man, fuck with the shows and shit, man. That shit cool. And it's always gonna put somebody on that never knew about you either. And they get to see you in person, so.
No, it's real.
Shit fire. And one more thing about the shows too, I had I was at the Baby Tron show.
Oh yeah, that was.
And I wasn't even supposed to perform at all, but the crowd started chanting my name, like 100packsavy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And the DJ was like, just come on, fuck it, just come on. I'm like, all right, bet. Nigga, I went up there, they was going crazy. I'm like, damn, I wasn't even supposed to perform at all. Nigga, they wanted to hear all that shit. I'm like, that's what's up, bro, for real. Because I wasn't even supposed to perform. So that's when I knew. I'm like, yeah, they feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. Another video, another hit, I forgot to bring up, the Lay Low with FBP Mo.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was dope just because, like, on some music shit, y'all, like, came together from two totally different areas in Colorado and, like, brought y'all's fans together and just...
Yeah, bro, hit me on some shit. He was like, you know, I be singing shit. He's like, but I actually want to hop on your type of shit, like your type of beats and shit. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. I get there, pull this beat up and shit, like, I'm fucking with it. On me, he did his verse, I did my verse. We went and shot the video like the next week. Yeah, that shit was going crazy. Yeah, shout out to him because he got a lot of pull out here too as well. He got millions and millions of views. So shout out to FBP Mo for real because yeah, that was a fire ass song, man. And that shit I ain't gonna say, I mean, it helped me out, you know, got me some different fans from his side of town and shit too. So yeah, shout out to them.
No, yeah, that was a dope video. And then, is there any other like major features or anything? You did a song with Lonnie, right? Lonnie and Polo.
Yeah, I did a song with Bang Gang, Lonnie, Polo. I got a song with KT Foreign coming soon. And if y'all don't know who KT Foreign is who made the song with Sugar Free, the Free Game song. That shit went viral.
Oh, he's got a song with Sugar Free? I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
Nah, that's crazy.
That motherfucker went viral this summer.
Oh, shit.
He's like, picture Sugar Free, a crash dummy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going crazy on that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
But I just did a song with YSR Grams too. Shout out my nigga YSR Grams from Flint. I just did a song with him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some new shit cooking up, man. Probably wanna think about dropping another album or another tape by my birthday. My birthday in February. I wanna do that by my birthday, so I have to get to work for real.
Yeah, shout out Sugar Free, man, with that
that's
you know that freestyle with the
quarter and shit.
Yeah,
that's legendary.
Going crazy,
that's legendary. Yeah, Sugar Free, he legendary.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a fire ass song. That shit went crazy.
Okay.
That shit got like 1.5 million or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga Sugar Free hard.
So when it comes to the live that happened the other night with YSR Grant, it seemed like just some rap shit. But like,
yeah, but then it started getting serious on me.
Or is it like a little mini versus type? Like
I guess so.
Yeah,
I wasn't even thinking about the nigga till he said something to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you know what? I'm harder than you. Like let's keep it G. You wanna talk numbers? What you wanna talk, bro? Like, I'm harder than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we just got to going back and forth on that shit. But it's just some rap shit. It's cool. I fuck with YSR Graham, so
Yeah.
I got respect for his homies and shit. But he kind of got to talking crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I got mad as hell. I got mad. Like, who is this nigga talking to? You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it was just on some rap shit. I wasn't tripping. Men lie, women lie, but them numbers don't fucking lie. So
I don't know, man.
yeah, I ain't tripping.
Folks be mad as hell all day at Mile High Minute, man. Ain't got numbers.
Hello.
Anyway. Alright, just on some like constructive criticism shit, because I want to hear what you gotta say about Mile High Minute, like how you think we could grow and do better. Well, first, like, how'd you hear about Mile High Minute? What are like some of the things you feel like Mile High Minute's brought to the city, and then like how do you feel like we can do better?
I mean, like, you've been going crazy. I remember when you had like 3,000, 4,000 followers and shit. I remember you had like 20K now, damn near almost, right? You had like 17 or something.
Yeah, 16.8.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out about you right around the Bape shirt when the Bape shirt dropped this shit. I was like, we need a nigga like this out here for real. You the only one that really got some pull with this shit. That's really keeping it going, keeping it flowing. Like, niggas can't hate on you. They can say what they want, but like, you really doing this shit, and you pulling up. You doing interviews. You doing interviews with people that's not just from here.
Right.
Just to make you making the platform bigger, bro. You've been going crazy. You've been working. So I fuck with Mile High Minute, me personally. Well, I don't think there ain't. You've been doing your thing, bro. Just keep going crazy. A few of them niggas you be posting, but you know, you already know how it go. Business is business, man. I don't be tripping, but I feel like nah, you got it covered, bro. You know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You posting stories. You started doing like when niggas be making statuses on the book, you screenshotting and taking it to the gram. That shit was fire too. You like letting niggas state their opinions and shit on it. You know, that shit fire, bro. Just keep doing what you doing. I ain't got no problems with my line, man. I fuck with them.
I appreciate that. You know, you've always shown love, like even in random other interviews and shit. Just like said some shit. You know, and that's why I always just post you. You know, I know I be posting bullshit on there. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I already know. It's good.
But, like, you know, I just appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, a lot of people, and you deal with the same shit. Like, you know, they assume things and they're like, oh, just because you got some motion, like, oh, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas just be mad, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, if I did it, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be mad. But yeah, I fuck with Mile High Minute. It's one of the only platforms out here that's really making some noise, for real.
I appreciate
so
that.
yeah.
And shout out all the other platforms too. There's a bunch.
Don't get me wrong.
Too,
shout out to all the other platforms and shit, but
just show respect to, you know what I'm saying, you know, the founding fathers and shit.
No cap, man.
Nah, there's also people doing interviews out here before me. I've seen them, like, but like you said, I feel like I really like came consistent and like awesome, like say cheese.
And people wasn't doing people wasn't doing interviews with people that's not from here, or like you be catching artists as they out here and shit. Even video men, you interview video men, all type of shit. So that shit fire, bro.
I randomly be getting flack for like interviewing a lot of out of state people, but I've still interviewed more Colorado people than anyone else. One, but two, like honestly, like you said, that's the type of shit that helps like the platform look bigger than it is, and it helps bring. It's the same shit like when you do a feature with RMC Mike, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna bring other people out of state.
They exchanging fan bases and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, and like I'll always stay true to my roots. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm from here. I'm always gonna interview who's hot out here. You feel me? I'm always gonna fuck with who's hot out here, and that's just like what it is, you know. Like, but I'm gonna still try and balance it out, and you know, shit, make some money and tackling people out of state and shit too. So
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. For real.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Let's talk about fatherhood a little bit. Like, how did that motivate you and inspire you, and like, you know what I'm saying, moving forward?
Yeah, that shit motivated me a lot, for real, and Yeah, I love my son. That's my nigga. He's actually really smart. Like, he only 3 years old right now, but he knows what, like, the song I got him on. He knows that exact song,
Yeah.
and he like sings the words and shit. That shit be blowing my mind, bro. Like, that's a proud father moment, and like, yeah, that shit motivated me to go crazy. As soon as he here, and it's crazy. As soon as he was born, like the ass cheek, I did ass cheek, all that shit. I just did all that shit, and it just started popping. It just started going crazy right after he was born. It's like I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I'm trying to feed my family off this rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to my son, man. Yeah, man. I love being a dad. That's my nigga. So.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like becoming a father? Like that moment, you feel me? Because did it like hit you, like before, you know, while you know your girl's pregnant and shit, or like afterwards? Was it like, damn, like he's really here now? Like,
It hit me like afterwards, like when he's really here type shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga waking you up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, damn, yeah, this shit real and shit. You know, changing diapers, bottles, and all that shit. Yeah, man, that shit hit me like a few months after he was born and shit. I just started running with it, going crazy. That's my nigga, though. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah, that was dope. How would you say like it changed you, motivation wise, and like as a man? Like,
It just made me go harder.
yeah,
It made me go harder. Just made me go harder. I could go even harder, but it just made me, you know, really buckle down. Like,
yeah,
let me figure out what I'm doing. Am I rapping? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I gotta figure it out for him. So, it just made me go crazy.
Do you ever have moments where you doubt the rap shit and you're like, damn, like, I don't know if I can keep going? And how do you keep going through those moments? Because I'll be having those moments all the time.
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's easy to get unmotivated and shit. Shit, when I got out of jail, I was unmotivated for a little bit. I was like, nigga, fuck this shit. Like, I don't know. But, I don't know, man. Once shit start going good in real life, then that's when you could, like, really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit going good in life, then you could really just go crazy with the music and shit. So, yeah, it's easy to get unmotivated, don't get me wrong. But, I never wanted to give up, ever.
Yeah.
I never wanted to give up. But I'll take a little break for real and, take a break and live life so I could have some shit to rap about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And come back. But yeah, it's easy to get unmotivated. But don't let it knock you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. I always try to try something new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something I ain't done or something I know nobody's done. Like, I know nobody's doing this. This shit finna be fire.
Right.
So, and yeah, just always trying new shit. I be trying to amaze myself. Be trying to keep myself like entertained. I be laughing at my bars and shit like this shit funny as hell. Like, I gotta put it in there. So yeah, I just be trying to keep fucking impressing myself. So hell yeah.
What do you like? Do you got a bunch of unreleased music? I know you said you might have a tape coming, but
I got like, I ain't got a lot. Like, I ain't finna sit here and say I got 100 unreleased songs, but I got some shit I ain't dropped. I got yeah, I say about like 15, 20 songs I ain't dropped. But a lot of that shit, some of it's old and some of it shit is just whatever.
yeah.
But I want my new project. I just want to do all new shit. But we got a whole, to be honest, we got a whole A-Team tape that ain't never came out, and that shit got like, we got like 40 songs together. The whole A-Team, no cap.
Yeah.
We got like 40 songs together. The whole A-Team. It might be 3 of them on one song. It might be 4 of them, but it's songs with everybody though. It might be 2 of them, but whole A-Team tape never dropped. So yeah.
Will it come out at some point? Maybe.
Yeah, man. Niggas just gotta get right, man. You know what I'm saying? A-Team was that shit. We gave the city some hope too when we dropped that A-Team. Like,
Nah, for real.
this the first group of niggas to, you know, really go crazy on that shit. So yeah, man. Shout out A-Team. I still fuck with everybody from the A-Team, man. Shout out to everybody. Quan Racked Up, Ox, Stack, Sick, Diddy, and K-Baby.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man. We trying to make a comeback. Who? Diddy? Yeah, Diddy be doing this thing, man. Shout out to my South Colorado niggas, man. This nigga going crazy, man. But I be trying to make the A-team come back, man. That's on them. It's above me now, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hell yeah.
It's tough to just get everyone like in the same room.
Everybody, it's too
Even
many.
This interview, like how many times have we?
I mean, we be on some bullshit. I mean, but yeah, there's just too many different egos and shit. Like when everybody's rapping in one collective, too many niggas think this, niggas think that, niggas disagree and shit. So that's how that shit go.
It's all love though.
Mhm.
Okay, good. What did you like? We don't need to go into detail like what happened, but like what did you learn from going to jail this most recent time, and like how have you kind of moved in a more positive way since then?
Really, just staying out the way. Don't be crashing out on no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I got people that actually really fuck with me, and I have a son to live for. You know what I'm saying? And when I got out, I seen how many people was saying free me and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like I you know, just going to jail is like just slowing me down. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep doing that. So yeah, that shit hella motivated me. When I was in there, it just made writing raps every day and shit. I'm like, I just gotta take it to the next level. I gotta keep going. And yeah, had that jail shit for the birds though. I can't. I'm done with that shit. But that shit did motivate me a little bit. Just kept going hard. That's it, really.
Hell yeah. What I fuck with about your music is like you could tell like you can get on that street shit, but at the same time like you really I can play your music like around my friends, my family.
Yeah.
I can play it wherever and like I'm gonna feel comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. When I play some people like on that real street shit out here, I'm like, I can't really play this right now. But with you, it's different. I can play it wherever.
Yeah, on me, it's like, I can get on that. But I don't want to just be straight crash out music and shit. Like,
and that's just cool. Don't get me wrong.
It's hard. Don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to show people I could do it all. You know what I'm saying? I can get on that if niggas want me to get on that. I could rap about these females. I could rap about motherfucking what I just saw yesterday. I could, you know what I'm saying? I could just go crazy. I could make some shit for the females. I could make some real shit for niggas to relate to. You know what I'm saying? When niggas going through some shit. And then I can get on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I just try to keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? Keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? You always got to have something to... When this sound ain't working, just go fuck with that sound for a little bit or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Okay. What's one thing you would tell your younger self just like one thing you would tell your younger self now looking back on your life?
Tell my younger self to grow up. Like, I used to be on just bullshit like I should have been. I just used to be bullshitting, for real. I just used to be out here playing around, for real, keep it G. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I used to want to do, for real. But, like, thank God I found the rap shit, because I ain't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what the fuck I was finna do, for real. I knew I didn't want to be like, I knew I didn't just want to be working for the rest of my life. I knew that. So I'm like, something gotta give. Something gotta happen. But yeah, I just tell my younger self to grow up, nigga. Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hell yeah. And then, what is one like untold story that you went through growing up that's kind of made you the man you are today?
Shit. You know, the regular shit, getting kicked out your mom's house and shit. Gotta figure it out. Just having to figure shit out on your own and shit. Get your own money. Now you gotta get your own clothes and shit now. You gotta feed yourself. Fucking, just doing shit on your own and shit. But, yeah, that made me who I am today. Motherfucking, me and my baby mom made me who I am today. She's really a big part of my life, I ain't gonna lie. And, she's been there for a nigga since day one. So really shout out to her for real. And
you always talk highly of her. I respect that.
Yeah, that's my nigga. No matter what goes on, that's my dog. But Yep, that's it, man. Really, just just going through shit, falling out with homies and shit that you thought you fucked with, or you thought that was gonna be your nigga and shit.
Right.
Niggas snake you and shit, and shit like that. Fucking what else? Females and shit, your female shit, bitches. Same shit.
Yeah.
All that shit just made me who I am today, bro. Made me go harder. It gave me that. It put a monster in me for real, and just like fuck that shit. I can't go out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Okay. And then, what is one piece of advice you give to any artist or rapper trying to make it out of Colorado, or just make it popping out here?
Just I say stay focused. If this is really what you want to do, then just take it serious, my nigga. Like, don't be half-assing it. Another thing, my son's mom told me. She said, when I first started rapping, excuse me.
Yeah.
When I first started rapping, she was like, you're hard, don't get me wrong. She was like, you're really good at rapping. She was like, you be half-ass rapping. I'm like, damn, what you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, what you mean? She's like, you just be half-ass rapping. Like, you'll drop a song and then won't drop a song for another 2 months and shit. She was like, if this is what you want to do, like, you need to do it. Like, for real. Like, she's like, you a half-ass rapper. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn, that shit fucked me up. Yeah. She just called me a half-ass rapper on me. And ever since then, she put that monster in me, bro.
For real. She was calling you a half-ass rapper?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit fucked me up. She, my girl, son's mom, whatever, she was calling me a half-ass rapper. And that shit fucked me up, I ain't gonna lie. That shit stuck with me for a minute, like, damn. I'm like, she ain't lying, though. Like, I was half-ass rapping and shit. Like, just dropping shit on SoundCloud. I was just dropping shit on SoundCloud at first. It wasn't on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And I'll just drop a video here and there. But, yeah, that really turned me up, because that shit fucked me up. I'm like, can't be half-assing it, really. I just gotta go crazy. So, Booby, if you see this, I ain't half-assing it no more.
I respect that, though, because, like, honestly, I can't even tell you how many girls, like, I've talked to that didn't even believe in the Muhammad shit. They would be, like, thinking I'm crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, she believed in me since day one.
Yeah, so I respect that.
Nigga, there'll be a show, I'll have a show, and a lot of people won't pull up. Nigga, she'd be right there just every time in the crowd. She'd be by herself too. So it's my nigga, man. But yes, that turned me up. And a lot of people, a hell of people didn't believe in this shit when I first started. Everybody.
For real.
Everybody was doubting me and shit. They're like, nigga. And I'm pushing my music to people that, like, come listen to niggas ain't listening, niggas ain't giving me a chance and shit. But when I drop that twerk song, niggas gonna give me a chance, you know what I'm saying? When I drop that ass cheeks on my babe shirt, they gonna give me a chance, you know what I'm saying? I drop some party music out, this motherfucker start really talking shit, that's when niggas listening. So, hell yeah, man.
Quick side note, just so my girl don't get mad. Shout out to you, though, because you shout my girl. She does believe in me now. She's a good one, so.
Yeah, no, she believed in me since day one. She knew I had talent. She's like, I just want you to do something with it.
All right. That's real. It'll pay off. I know, like, if anyone is going to do it out here, like, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of artists who've done some shit out here and going crazy, but, like, you know what I'm saying? You definitely one of the ones out here, so.
Good looking, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
I appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah,
do you got any final thoughts, any shout-outs, last-minute things you want to speak on?
Hood Favorite. It's out now, and it's on all streaming platforms. It's even on SoundCloud, too. So y'all got to go tap in. Make sure y'all tap in with my nigga Mile High Minnie. Y'all go follow him on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe. Turn on the post notifications, too. I bet I'm about to start saying that. Turn on the post notifications, nigga. For real, on me. But nah, shout out to everybody that's fucking with me, man. Shout out to every single person that's supporting me. For real, man. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be doing this shit. So, nigga, shout out to all the homies, everybody. Let me see, what else? Y'all follow me on Instagram, 100packsavy. Tour coming up next month, man, and in January, man. Don't miss it. If you got some family in them states, Washington, Cali, Arizona, Utah, you better tell them to pull up. You even pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's finna be a movie. For real, man. 100packsavy first tour ever, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna go crazy. Let me see what else. I think that's it, man. Motherfucking Mile High Minute, 100packsavy. We back with another one, man. Y'all know what's going on. Real box day baby in this motherfucker, man. Putting on for this bitch, man. I'm gonna make it soon. Watch.
Hell yeah. My bad. I thought just about a couple more things.
You good, brother?
Summer Jam.
Oh yeah,
talk about the Summer
talk about
Jam,
that.
man. How the fuck that come together, and like, was that dope? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming from here, like that's what probably one of them moments when you know knock off.
Check off of the list, nigga. I never thought. I said it in my song. I said, I'm on stage at Summer Jam, turning up the crowd. Never thought I'd be in this position. I got it figured out. Like, shit, I just never thought I'd be performing at Summer Jam for real. That's big. And I know every state got their own Summer Jam, so that shit big, man, for real. That shit, shout out Trev Rich, shout out AP, my nigga, for real. They put that in motion for a nigga, and I had to take advantage of that. Motherfucking, yeah, and they was fucking with me too. That's a big ass stage, man. That shit nerve wracking, you know what I mean? That shit long as hell. I'm running over here, nigga. I'm jumping up and down, I'm dancing and shit, I'm doing my shit. They was fucking with that shit though. I'm like, that shit hard. I saw myself on the damn Jumbotron while I'm rapping. I was like, nigga, this shit's crazy. Yeah, man, Summer Jam savvy, man. That shit was hard, man. Shout out to Trev and them for that shit, for real.
That shit was dope. I love seeing like everyone help, you know, each other out.
You know what I'm saying? That's fire. That's what we need to be doing. Instead of hating out here, everybody be hating up this motherfucker.
Nah, facts. Shit. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a little time for you to manifest some shit too. Like what other platforms, especially since you go on this tour, do you want to do an interview with? And then like who else you want to work with? Artists, all that shit.
I fucking I be watching No Jumper. I definitely want to get on No Jumper. I fuck with No Jumper, man. I definitely want to get a No Jumper interview. I need to get on Say Cheese, man. You know, I just need to get on there more. I'm gonna get it to a point where I don't gotta pay for the promo no more. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna post my shit, man. But I definitely need a No Jumper interview. That shit's gonna go crazy, man. And motherfucking who do I want to work with? If it's one person I could work with, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I probably I really like I don't know. I'd probably say Kodak Black or something, man. I don't know. That nigga's really that nigga's versatile as well, man. That nigga's hard. Let me look at my phone. Let me see who I've been listening to. Future, you know. Yeah, fuck with Future, man. No, I like Rilo and No Cap, man. Them niggas be on that. Rilo and No Cap, them niggas be on that shit that they fucking bars is ridiculous, bro. And that's the type of shit I be on. I gotta make sure you really rapping like metaphors and you using all that shit, but niggas be blowing that shit out the water, bro. For real, that's the type I fuck with them niggas. And they be making me wish I could sing, nigga. I wish I could sing, but yeah, man, all that shit, man, it's coming soon though. Y'all heard it here first, man. I'm gonna be working with everybody y'all just named. I'm gonna be going crazy, man. Watch.
Alright, man. Well, shit, this has been a legendary interview.
My boy.
Appreciate
you already know we locked in.
For coming on the show, man. Like I said before, y'all, go watch all the other savvy videos we've done, but like this was the first real like sit down one-on-one.
Just me and you type shit.
Yeah.
On me.
Like really go into your backstory and talk about all this shit. And I'm excited because I know you about to be on No Jumper, Bootleg Kev, all them major platforms. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for tapping in. Make sure y'all go follow 100packsavy on everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that links be in the description. Make sure y'all go follow Mile High Minute on everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that links be in the description. Make sure y'all comment down below your favorite 100packsavy song. Go leave a like. Subscribe, hit that bell button, stay notified when all latest news drops.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to sponsor today's video, 3M Water. Go get that hydration for the go-getters.
Yeah, I just killed that shit. I drunk the whole bottle, man. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out Dream Space Studios.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's about it. Go stream that Hood Favorite, man.
Hood favorite out now, man. Stop playing. 100packsavy, the hood favorite. Come to Colorado, ask anybody who's your favorite rapper out here. I bet you they gonna say it's me. For real, no cap. I ain't even trying to be cocky or nothing. That's why I named my album Hood Favorite, because I really am the neighborhood's favorite.
No,
Like
for-
Spider-Man out this bitch.
You
100packsavy.
You just reminded me, my bad. One last thing.
Yeah.
What I seen y'all drop a cover to a song with Tana Timbers, right? Are y'all still dropping that, or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
is it already done, like the song? Or?
No, it's not done. I don't know. I hit him. I'm like, well, we still gonna do that? He was like, yeah, but he's like, I want to do it this type of way and shit. I'm like, all right, bet. Well, when you ready, we gonna just lock in. We just never got to it though. But
I would fuck to see you.
yeah, shout out Tanner. We gonna get that done.
Yeah.
He know I fuck with him. He fuck with me, so we gonna get that shit done.
Tana, AP, Trev. Dude,
Everybody.
There's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, shout out Trev. I got some shit coming with Trev too. I just did like 2 songs with him the other day. It's hard to get in the studio with AP, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get in the studio with him, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to everybody out here doing their thing, man. For real, man. We finna turn this bitch up. Real box state baby shit. 303-720-719. All that shit.
Hell yeah.
Y'all know what's going on.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe.
Bitch.